Greetings and welcome to PinballHelp. Mike here. Tonight, unlike normally I say today, tonight I'm kind of hanging out. Everybody's back there playing games and everything, and we're kind of slowly starting to get back to normal, and I'm catching up on all the pinball work that I need to do. And this is the driver board from Gilligan's Island that was working fine and then just went poof. And you can see it was blowing this fuse here, and I put this little breaker in here to check it. And now we're going to see what the problem is, because basically the game wasn't booting up because 5 volts wasn't getting to the MPU board. And so it's likely something in the 5-volt thing. So the first thing you want to check is some of these bridge rectifiers, because this is what converts the AC power that comes into the game into the DC power that gets fed to the logic boards. So the easiest thing to do when you've got a power problem is to just start checking the bridge rectifiers. So that's what I'm going to do here, and I'm going to show you. I've done a number of videos on this, but this is what I'm going to just show you right here as I'm working on the board. So there's bridge rectifier here, 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 and here. And you can see there's 4 pins and there's one that's a little bit off. That's the positive AC pin. So I'm going to put the negative, I'm going to put my meter on the diode here, and I'm going to put the negative on the odd pin and then check the one's caddy corner to it. And I should see a reading of like between 0.5 and 0.6. So 0.519, 0.3, 0.4. It's kind of there, kind of not. I'll switch it, put the positive across, and do the other one, 0.5, and then here I get 0.002. Definitely an odd reading from this, but just to be sure, I'm going to check this neighboring bridge rectifier and see what kind of readings I get off of that. So I'll do the same thing, negative to the odd pin, and then go caddy corner, 0.5, 0.5, and then do positive over here, 0.46, that's in tolerance, and then over here, 0.46. So again, I get proper readings on this one. This guy is giving me an odd one. So I'll check the other 2 over here. I'll do the same thing. Let me look at the board. They're right over here. So one there and one there. So the odd one is here. So I'll check that. 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.48. Good. Do the same thing here. 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. So these are all good. This one right here is giving me the odd one, and I guarantee you, if I look up in the schematics, I'm going to probably find this is the bridge rectifier that supplies the 5 volts that boots the MPU board and supplies all the logic to the game. So I will replace this bridge rectifier. It's definitely out of tolerance. Yeah, we got one leg that's definitely broken on this. It's not shorted completely, but it's definitely out of spec. So this is probably what was causing the problem, is this guy right here. So I am going to remove that. Now this is one of the bridge rectifiers that has a heat sink on it here. So I will be removing this screw so that we can get we can take the heat sink off, and I'll have to do it on. I'll have to remove the one off the adjacent one too. So when I put a new bridge rectifier, I'm going to have to make sure this thing is it fits flush with the other one, because I'm not going to mess with this one that works. I'm just going to just mess with that. But I will take the whole heat sink off both of these. So I'll unscrew it and catch these screws, and you see there's a little bit of lubrication on there, and I will take both of these guys off. These are screws, and this guy right here him out. Let's see, why is he not coming out completely? Not really lined up all that good, huh? Get out. Come on out of there. Come on out! So I'm going to have to... So what I will do with this is, just to be on the safe side, I will cut this bridge rectifier off the board so it's a little bit easier to work with. So I only have to mess with the leads. So I will cut the bridge rectifier like that. Then I'll be able to get this bolt out. There we go. So this guy has been removed, and I've got a new bridge rectifier right here that I will use in place of him. And then I'm going to desolder these 4 things. And I have to be really careful on these boards because there's some through holes on here, and we want to make sure that we don't mess with them. We don't mess them up either. And these capacitors probably are not a bad idea to replace either. So I will just kind of freshen the board, take care of the things, and get that working. So here's my Hacko 808 desoldering gun. So I like to do board vertical.
5 to the units that are working until midnight. Y'all can roll back to the office and go turn over.
And there we go, like that. So I will just slowly be cleaning that off, and we'll slowly be clearing the board. Make it a little bit more progress. Whoop. And then once we do that, we'll put the new bridge rectifier in. Relatively simple process, but basic board work. And while I'm at it, I'm going to replace a few other capacitors on here. I've done this numerous times. There's various other videos because the power driver board on WPC games is a common thing that needs a little bit of work. It's a good board, just needs to be, these capacitors need to be kind of swapped out every now and then to make them run reliably for another 20 years. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll get this game back up and working real soon. And for more, visit pinballhelp.com.